Hey, good morning, everyone. I pray that you all are doing well. I pray that you're having a blessed week. Excuse me for a second, trying to get things set up because now we are trying to go live on Instagram as well as through all the other social media outlets we have. So just making some adjustments this week. But anyway, welcome to Morning Motivation. Thank you so much for joining me this today and all week long. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your prayers. So thank you so much. And so this morning, we're going to get right to it. We're talking about persistence. And the reason I bring up persistence is because we haven't made it an official announcement yet, but we have been working on a journal, on a Christian journal. And so, hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. I see my sister. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Lee. I'm not sure who that is. Camille, that might be you. So good morning. So we're talking about persistence, but we haven't made the official announcement. We have been working on a Christian journal, and it is actually out on Amazon, but we're still tweaking some things. And what made me think about this is the cover is, if you've ever done a book on Amazon, it is so, I don't know why, something about the cover and the artwork, the formatting is just so, for me, it's intimidating. And being a photographer and knowing how to format things, it's still intimidating. But anyway, you know what? Before I forget, Pastor Victoria, happy birthday. If you're watching, happy birthday. I hope you have a blessed day. Talking about persistence. So we're on Amazon and we're formatting this. And I tell you what, the first time we uploaded the cover, it took us probably about 13 different uploads to get it right because we had to keep making adjustments. For some reason, when I tried to read the instructions, it wasn't working, but we had to be persistent. Then we weren't happy with the cover because the cover, just the colors weren't, they were kind of, they clashed. They're not clashed, but they weren't as vibrant as we wanted. So we went back to the drawing board, redesigned the cover, and we've been uploading. Last night we were up late uploading again. And finally, I got tired. I had to come back to it this morning. But finally, on the 8th try, it finally went through and we got it the way it is. So I'm thinking about persistence came to mind because if I wasn't persistent in doing this, it would not have gotten done. And so persistence, first we're going to go to the definition. Persistence is doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. So this was definitely something that was difficult. So what I want to encourage you is ultimately that persistence, when God has revealed something to you, when God has put a vision in your heart and a thought in your mind, that you need to be persistent, that, you know, just to be, it's so easy to give up. And what I've found in life is that when you give up on one thing, you find it easier to give up on other things. And sooner or later, it can become a trend. And so ultimately, if you do that, then you're not going to get to where God wants you in life. I'll give you a short story. There was one time in high school where I quit something. And I quit something and I felt horrible for it, like the rest of my life. Not that it was like, you know, overwhelming. I couldn't get past it, but it was a teaching moment for myself. It was a learning experience. And what happened? Hey, Pastor Victoria, happy birthday. Good morning to you. So in high school, I quit the soccer team. It was in 9th grade with a week left in the season. I quit the soccer team and I felt horrible. I felt horrible towards the coach, towards my teammates, but it was for selfish reasons. I was just going to quit. Well, after that moment, because how I felt, I knew in life I was never going to quit something again. And so it helped me. It helped me persevere. It helped me get through things in life. It helped me get through the military. It helped me get through different experiences. So talking about perseverance. So here, a few things that I want to talk about, ways that you can improve your perseverance skills. And the first one is this, that don't be afraid to fail. There's so many things in life that we stop doing or we're hesitant to do because of fear. Fear will hold us back. Fear will hold us captive. First and foremost, God did not give us a spirit of fear. So we need to take that fear and we need to remove it from our lives. Give everything to God. So when you have that spirit of fear, just pray about it and God will get you through the situation. You have to step out on faith. There are so many people in life, so many successful people who had fear, but they overcame that fear. They took that first step forward and they overcame their obstacles. So don't be afraid to fail because successful people have failed several times, hundreds, thousands, so many times People have failed. However, the key to their success was learning from their failure. So make sure that if you do fail, make sure that you are learning from that experience so you can get better, so you can grow. Next thing, be 1% better each day. You probably heard people talk about this before, but perseverance, to be 1% better each day. If you can just be better each day, take one step forward. At the end of a year, you're 365 days closer to your goal, to achieving the success that you want. So be 1% better each day. Don't think that you have to make this drastic life overhaul each and every day, that you have to you're going, say you want to lose weight. You don't want to go into the refrigerator and say, I'm going to throw everything away. No, just slowly take things, slowly change your diet, 1% better each day. And at the end of the year, you will see complete and total growth in yourself, how far you've come in just 1 year. Begin to take risks. Some things, that's about stepping out on faith and knowing that God has you, especially God has put this vision in your heart, on your mind, in your spirit. So you have to begin to take risks and don't always stay in that comfort zone. Getting out of our comfort zone is so difficult sometimes. It's like that chair just has you bound, that you can't get up. But we all have a comfort zone. But in order for us to grow, we have to get out of that comfort zone. So begin to take risks. Next, understand resistance. You're going to face opposition. The enemy is going to always be attacking you, especially when he knows that you are glorifying God, and the things that you're going to do are going to be big. I know that in this season, when we're producing this play, the enemy has been very busy because he knows that God is getting the glory and we're glorifying him. And so this resistance has been coming. And so you have to understand that it's going to occur, and, develop some techniques to battle that. One, first and foremost, is prayer. Be in prayer about things with God, that God will get you through situations. He will. You have to talk to him. But understand, resistance is going to occur from the enemy and from others. You're always going to have naysayers. You're always going to have naysayers in your environment, but you have to just look past them and always stay focused on God, and he will get you where you need to be. Next thing is exercise regularly. So I'm going to different approach this. Exercise regularly, both physically. If you're not in good shape, then you can't be that all God has planned for you, because then you're always worrying about your physical health. And I know this from experience, where for mental health and also physical health, my mental health was affecting my physical health, and I knew that it was those chains that were keeping me bound because I was in this situation. And I know that giving it all to God, taking care of my physical health and my mental health, made a huge difference. So exercise regularly. When I say exercise regularly, I mean mentally, I mean physically, I mean spiritually, what else? Emotionally, socially. Exercise regularly so that you can be all that God has called you to be. Without exercise, you're going to start to decline. You're going to mentally start to worry. Then that affects your physical health. So exercise regularly. You want to always be sharpening the tools in your toolbox, and exercise is a way of doing that. Also, perseverance is the topic today. Build your network of support. You already know in your life who's around you that is supporting you, and you know who is not supporting you. Sometimes we want to seek the approval or support of people who are not supporting us. But it's natural. We're gonna feel that way. We're gonna think that way. But look around you and look at the people that are supporting you, and those are the people that you want to gravitate towards. Those are the people that you want to seek wise counsel for, because they're in your corner. They're your cheerleaders. Your spouse is your cheerleader. The folks at church, your pastor is your cheerleader. If you have a coach, if you have a mentor, they're your cheerleaders. They're in your corner. So build your network of support. Also, outside of those immediate people, your network. Like if you are in the event planning business, then there's certain people that you want to know. You want to know a good photographer. You want to know a good preacher who can marry people. You want to know some venue folks. But build a network of support. That way it helps with your perseverance. You know that you can have those people that you can depend on, you can rely on. Next, keep your goals in mind. Stay focused on your vision. Last night in pastoral development and growth, I spoke with Apostle Brown, and he was talking about sometimes you have to say yes, sometimes you have to say no. I believe that when you have a vision given by God, that things that do not line up with your vision, they are almost automatically a no. If they line up with your vision, it's like, okay, you ask yourself a couple more questions to see if this is in line with where God wants you to be. Keep your goals in mind. Sometimes we can get distracted. Sometimes we can get thrown off because we think that we're doing ministry, and we are. However, it's not in line with the vision. It's not in line where God wants you to be. And sometimes those distractions can get us off course. So keep your goals in mind. Also, set clear benchmarks. Know exactly what your goals are. Write them down. Be very specific. My goal at the end of the week is to lose 2 pounds, or for our play, our goal is to sell X amount of tickets. Our ultimate goal is to bring one person to know Christ. So that is our ultimate goal. But set benchmarks so that you know that you're on track for where you want to achieve what you want to achieve. And then remember your why. What is motivating you? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? For me, for example, when I was in the military, my why was ultimately, it wasn't everybody says, okay, I joined the military to serve my country. For me, it was about employment. I was young. I needed a job. I wanted a stable career. And I wanted something that if I poured into, at the end, there would come a reward, and the reward was the retirement. And so my why was to take care of my family, make sure that my children could go to college, make sure that I had a stable retirement. So always remember your why in each situation and stay focused on that. Because when you stay focused on your why, it will help you with your perseverance. Because as we go back to the definition, once again, perseverance is doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Ultimately, we want this microwave generation. We want to see things quick, fast, in a hurry, that they're done, that we do something and ultimately we get a response, or we have a successful outcome immediately. And that's not always the case. For example, we have a YouTube channel, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna put my YouTube channel on and I'm gonna have 10,000 subscribers in a week. It doesn't happen that way. You have some perseverance, making videos, doing the things that you need to do to grow your channel. So in all things, just when God has called you to do something, I just pray that you have that sense of perseverance, that you are not giving up, that you're staying steadfast and focused on God, focused on the mission, staying true to your why, so that you can achieve the goals that God has in your life. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I pray that you all are having a blessed day. Once again, happy birthday, Pastor Victoria, to my sister, Kathy. Happy Friday to you. Camille, I think this is you watching. Happy Friday to you. Once again, thank you all for watching Morning Motivation. Don't forget to like and share. We'll talk to you soon. God willing, we will be back here again Monday morning, 8 a.m. Take care and God bless.